Let's get out of here. Just got done working out. I gotta throw this away real quick. What's up with it? Boy, I done put on a few more pounds. I done gained about 3 pounds. No biggie. Gotta watch the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates make you fat. Too many carbohydrates make you fat. Turn you into a fat man. You feel what I'm saying? Had to do extra sit-ups, man. I want to get that stomach flat, bro. Got to do a lot of sit-ups, a lot of crunches, man, if you want your shit to be flat. Especially if you're not really on a strict diet. You got to do crunches almost every single day to get that shit flat, or it won't be flat. If you ain't doing nothing, if you're too tired to work out, just do crunches, man. That stomach is the most important when it comes to looks and shit, man. Women they like that six pack. They like them abs, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make a short video, man. Real quick. It smell like food out here, man. I'm hungry, man. I'm fasting and shit. No solid food till what time is it, man? Ooh, we got 2 hours. Let's get out of here. Let's go this way. Wait a minute. Go across the street real quick. Look, man, I'm getting tired of this powerless shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Without having your money together. You feel what I'm saying, bro? You get tired after a while of being powerless and not being able to do what you want to do. You're under other human beings' control. I don't like that. You know, I don't like being under anybody else's control. And I'd rather stay on the streets than be under anybody's control, man. Eventually, I'm gonna hit the next jackpot and I'll be able to do what the fuck I want to do, man. You know, some people are not built for, like, you know, being told what to do or being a robot, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they become millionaires because they don't want to be that puppet, man, in society, you know? You know, they don't want to be controlled by the puppet master, man. Like, get off me, get your strings off me. I want to do what I want to do. I want to travel the world whenever I want to travel the world. I don't want to be locked down to some 9-to-5 job where you got other human beings telling me what to do all day long. I don't like that. Because to me, a pension at the end of the day is not going to be enough money, man. When it's time to retire, you ain't going to like that pension. But that retirement check, you ain't gonna like it, man. No, that's why I'm chasing the bag right now. You know? Eventually, once that huge amount of money hit my account, I could do whatever I want to do, man. I don't have to be under nobody's control, bro. Some people are not built for being controlled. Some people like to control, you know. Some people like to be rich and powerful. They don't want no 9-to-5 job. To me, that's not enough money. Of course, you know, you could go to school and shit and get a career, but man, that's only $300,000 or $400,000 a year, bro. But whatever happened to becoming a millionaire? You feel what I'm saying? And doing what the hell you want to do. That's why I'm chasing this bag right now. So I could be able to say, you know what? I'm free, bro. I'm free from the system, bro. I don't have to do what you say do. And some people are closed-minded. They believe in just having a boss, and that's all they want. That's all they need, man. You know? But whatever happened to thinking outside the box, though? Why think inside the box? You feel what I'm saying? There's more than life than just a career, bro. Some people will continue to do that job for the rest of their life. Like my ex-girlfriend, she had a career, and she still does. She in her 50s, she making good money, but she not free. You know, she was always a designer. Ever since I first met her, she was a fucking designer, bro. You know. Okay, you gotta go, bro. Okay, we're not even talking about that. Get out of here. Feel what I'm saying? Stay on topic, man. This shit is serious, bro. Gotta do the push-ups, man. I should have did more push-ups. Whatever. I should have did more push-ups. Supposed to do push-ups until I can't do them no more. To max out. You know what I'm saying? So I can get more bang for my buck. You know? After a while, you get tired of being a society's puppet, bro. You want to say, you know what? I'm going my own way. You know? Just like the McChild guy say, right? I'm going my own way. So you become rich, successful, bro. You're under nobody's control, man. You're under nobody's control. Nobody can tell you what the fuck to do. I bet Diddy throughout his career, man, nobody really told him what to do. He was always in control, man. Some people are like that. Some people want to control. They don't want to be controlled. They want to control stuff. Some people are like that. I'm like that. I don't want to control. I don't want to be controlled. I want to control things. And that goes back to what I was saying about getting sick and tired of being controlled. Getting sick and tired of being powerless. And can't do nothing. And can't live on my own terms. I can't move at the you know, the beat of my own drum. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm chasing the bag. If you wonder why Hellcat is chasing the bag every single day, because I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do in my life. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to be out here, like some of these guys out here thinking that a career making 200,000 or 300,000 a year, that's all there is to life. There's more than that to life, bro. All you gotta do is think outside the box.
Wait.
All you gotta do is think outside the box. You know, because you could be a puppet for life. Huh. You could be somebody's puppet for life, bro. You'll never make it out that motherfucker. Like I said, I don't care if you got, you know, ooh, man. You almost had an accident. And he on the right side driving. Wow. He got a right side driver's seat. I don't care if you got a career, bro. You're still a puppet, man. You can't take a vacation whenever you feel like it. I want to be able to take a vacation whenever I feel like it. I want to have that Diddy money, man. And the Diddy freedom, too. Right now, Diddy on trial and stuff, he in trouble. But his lifestyle was crazy. He was able to do whatever he wanted to do. He wasn't controlled by anybody. Or anyone. If he wanted to say, hey, let's take a vacation right now, you know, let's go to Mexico, let's go to El Salvador for vacation, let's go to Brazil, let's go to Thailand right now. Fine, yeah, you could jump on the plane and head to Thailand right away. Don't have to ask nobody. You don't have to put the tickets in for advance. You know, you just buy a ticket and you gone, man. That's what Andrew Tate said, man, about being rich. He said, man, I can do whatever I want to do. If I say, hey, let's go to Paris, he just buy the ticket, man, and be in Paris the following day, you know, or 2 days later or whatever, he's in Paris. That's how much control he got over his own destiny, man. I could pack up and leave to Paris right now if I wanted to. I don't have to like talk to the boss and be like, you know, I need some vacation time. Can you please? Well, you'll have vacation time at the end of the year. You'll get 2 weeks only. Really? 2 weeks vacation. And that's all you can get. It's a 2-week vacation. Bruh, you finished. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's more to life than just a career, bruh. I mean, look around you. People have done it without a career, without following the system, bruh. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, man. That fuck your horn, bitch. Shut up. Stop acting like a little bitch right about now. Complaining on the road and shit. Acting like a little hoe. You know what I'm saying? This society is built to be keeping you in like a puppet, man. Like, you got strings attached to you and shit. You can't do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Clock in, clock out. Clock in, clock out. Man, there's other ways around that, bro. Just look around you. People have done it, man. They have been freed from the system, bro. This system is built to keep you in it. You're taught to go to school and get a high-paying job. That's what you're taught. Man, it's more than life than that. It's more to life than that. If you think outside the box, you'll be able to do your own thing, man, and not be somebody's puppet. Use a puppet, man. Use a motherfucking high-paid puppet, bro. You're still a puppet, bro. Look at you. You got a hole in your ass, and your boss stick his hand in your ass and move your mouth around like a puppet, man. Yeah, you might got a career, but you still a high-paid puppet, man. The puppet master got you, bro. The puppet master got you. You come around and look at me, bro, I'm free. I don't have to go to no job. You do. Or you'll get fired. There's other ways to tell you, bro. Other ways to live other than just that goddamn job you got with that whack-ass pension in the last years of your life. They got retirement age at 67, bro. That means they don't want you to retire. It was 64. They bumped it up 3 years. What happened to 64, bro? That means they want you to keep working. They want that tax money, bro. You've been puppetized, bro. You're a fucking puppet, bro. The only way you can win is following the system. Nah, man, that's not the only way to win, bro. That's what you've been taught. You've been taught to go to school, get good grades, and graduate, find a good job, a high-paying job, making $300,000 a year. But man, motherfuckers in the music industry make more than that, nigga. You know, even though the music industry is not a respectable profession, because you're just using your talent to make money, you're not really using your brain. But I say, fuck that. However you get the money is however you get the money. Motherfuckers always pay attention to how you got something. Oh, you didn't go to school to get that, bro. But I'm making more than you, though. Okay? Drake making more money than motherfuckers going to school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's a billionaire without stepping foot in the school. Diddy was a billionaire. He ain't a billionaire now, you know, but motherfucker was a billionaire, man. Without going to school, bro. Making more money than motherfuckers in school, bro. Able to take a vacation whenever he fucking feels like it. And not being tied down to a job like a motherfucker who went to school, bro. Trying to see if anybody's in the chat room. It don't matter. You guys will see this video later. The puppet master got your ass, and you want everybody else to be a puppet too, just like you. Like you got a small brain, boy. You got a jelly bean brain. Nigga, a marble brain, nigga. So what the fuck is you smoking? You gonna be a puppet until you die, bro. You'll die in that job. You will die in that job, bro. You will retire with a weak ass pension, and you'll be like, damn, is this what I worked my whole entire life for? This $3,000 a month pension that can't keep up with the cost of living? Man, you was a fool to put your destiny in somebody else's hands, man. You feel what I'm saying? You was a fool to put your destiny in somebody else's hands. You was a fool, bro, all the way a fool. A complete fool, bro. And I pity a fool like Mr. T said, man. I pity a fool. You know? You in the same situation I'm in. It's the fact that you might got a toilet, you might got a house. But if you lose that job, you'll come to checks to being where I'm at.
Wait.
So you ain't no better, bro. You's a puppet. That's what you are, bro. Just stick my hand in your ass, no homo, and move your mouth around like a puppet, man. You talk whenever I say talk. You under my control, man. I don't know. I might do a second workout or something. I'm still restless, man. Maybe I might go back and sprint, man. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm kind of tired, but I think I could at least sprint like 5 times, man. Cause I wanna drop some more body fat percentage. Doing 2 workouts in one day, that'll get your body fat percentage low. Cause I want little 7 to keep on looking at me, man. I like being looked at. Especially by a young tenderoni like her. You feel me? Chase the bag, get the bag, do what the fuck I wanna do. Got all that money in the bank, man, you got so much power, bro. If I had $2 million moving overseas, I'll be so powerful in that country, bro. So many women will flock to me. My dick will stay on wet. My dick will stay on wet. You feel me? That's what you gotta do. Get the power, man. It's a struggle for power, bro. You know, there's a struggle for power. There's resistance for power, bro. There's a lot of resistance for power. That means it's not gonna be easy to get it, man. I don't look for it to be easy, bro. I look for it to be hard. You know what I'm saying? No homo. but I look for it to be difficult, you know? Because I understand that, you know, there's certain people in this world who don't want you to have power. And they're gonna make you struggle to get it. But in the end, you'll get it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, in the end, you're gonna get it. Just like that. Just like that. And all the way like that. You feel me? You get tired of getting rejected by the women that you desire, man. It's been like that my whole entire life. I never was able to land that one. And you guys know who I'm talking about. That one girl that you always wanted. You never ever got to land her. You never got her. That's how I looked at it when I approached like 30. And I was like, damn. Man, my looks only get worse from here. I never got the one I wanted. I always had to settle, bro. And I don't like settling no more, man. I did that throughout my whole entire life, and I never was truly happy to settle down with just a female that you were forced to settle down with. A female like sub-5 stalker. And there's this female in Starbucks. She always tries to talk to me. I'm like, you girl, you are on a whole nother level of low with the looks. You look worse than sub-5 stalker. There's nowhere in the world I will even give you the time of day or even talk to you. I don't talk to women and give women attention that I don't not like. You feel what I'm saying? Some dudes do, man, because they horny toes and stuff. Because you bitches become crazy, you know. Dealing with sub-5 stalker, that taught me a lesson. Don't give attention to women you do not truly like. Don't listen to the little head downstairs, man. You bitches are crazy. You'll end up killing somebody. A lot of women are psycho and they narcissists. Don't have to be pretty to be one either. They could be sub-5, like sub-5 stalker. That bitch was a narcissist, bro. She could have killed me, man. You know what I'm saying? The way she was acting, what's up with it, man? The way she was acting and shit, she was acting like a narcissist and a stalker. You know what I'm saying? And that was scary to me, man. Even though I'm a man, that's still scary, bro, because a woman won't leave you alone, bro. You see, the cops, they wouldn't even arrest her, bro. And I was powerless to get rid of that bitch. If I had money, I'd be able to leave this area so quick. And like, fuck you, sub 5 stalker. I'm out of here. You feel what I'm saying? I want certain ones, bro. You know, like there was this female that walked into the Starbucks. Man, she was nice and tan. She was around a 7 in looks. And guess who was behind her? Chad, right? Chad was behind her. He's walking around with her like it ain't nothing. While people like me and you struggle to get women that look like that. Walking around like this ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm Chad. Yeah, buddy, I'm Chad. I'm walking around with this female like it ain't nothing. You know, like it ain't nothing. She just all mine, and I can hit this whenever I feel like it. Man, it's not easy for you, bro. You know, some dude got curses around them, man. You know what I'm saying? The poverty curse and the looks curse. Meaning that if you're not a Chad or a Tyrone, you're not gonna get access to certain women that you like. You feel what I'm saying? I never was top tier, man. I've always been maybe a slightly above average guy coming up, like a 7 and shit. I never was an 8, 9, or a 10, bro. And that kept me from getting certain type of females. You know what I'm saying? That I like to have. And you get tired of being that little puppy on the outside looking in, bro. You get tired of that, man. It's frustrating. That's why I chase this bag until I can't chase it no more, man. That's it. Chase the bag until you can't chase it no more. I believe that you gotta be your own hero, man. Your raggedy family members ain't gonna fucking help you. You know, they ain't coming to your rescue. They can care less about you. So when I get the bag, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna be like, you know what? When I was out there struggling, you didn't give me much help. Why should I give you any money? What, you bought me a pair of shoes and a jacket, but I was out there for 7 years. That's not much help, man. It wasn't consistent with the help. It wasn't like coming out here once every month or once every 2 months. The only time you buy me stuff is around Christmas. But what about them other days that I was out there struggling? So you're gonna remember that you wasn't getting help very much. So why should you give them anything? I mean, you was basically left out there to die, man. You was left out there to die. And you had to survive, man, on your own. I think I'm gonna go back and do some sprints later on or something. I don't want to I don't want to overwork myself, but a few more sprints won't hurt, man. At least 4 or something, like 4 good sprints to burn some of this body fat, because I done gained like at least 3 pounds already. I can see it. So, it's the way it is, bro. That's the way it is. powerless guy, he gonna have the worst life in the world, bro. Now I understand why dudes become millionaires. Like I said, man, before. Now I understand why dudes become millionaires and billionaires, because they don't want to feel powerless. They don't want to be locked out of the life, man. They don't want to feel locked out. You know, they don't want to be on the end getting the scraps, man. While everybody else getting the main dishes and shit, warm food, and they get the scraps that's thrown out there for them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to live like a slave, bro. That's what they do to. I mean, that's what they did to like the slaves. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, where they eat the good stuff and they throw what's left out there for you. You know what I'm saying? They give you the scraps. Now I be like, nah, fuck your scraps. I want the warm food, the fresh food that's inside that house. I'm gonna fucking escape, and I'm gonna get fresh food just like you guys get. I'm not gonna be on the end. I'm not gonna be on the end just getting the scraps. You know what I'm saying? I be like, yeah, fuck your scraps. Fuck your scraps. Anyway, you guys have a good day, man. Just wanted to make that video real quick. I know I've been uploading a lot lately, but I got a lot on my mind. But you guys have a good day. I'm out.